Really tiny.
Huh?
Tiny. Can you give us a bigger town? Like Starry?
It's not the size that matters. Actually, in this case, it really isn't. It's the trees that matters. Somebody decided he wanted to be a sadist and go somewhere with trees, so we're gonna do trees. But as soon as we're gonna hit that and the radio tower and see about the airbase, which is gonna be a hefty little package. So I don't think you're gonna be wanting for stuff to do.
Oh, I'm not asking for things to do. I was just trying to give you shit.
I know you're trying to give me shit. I'm coming up with a cool, calm, collected response.
Hey,
that lets me take the moral high ground.
I know. See, you're
and
learning.
The physical high ground.
You don't need that. You're short enough as is.
Okay. All right, bud. We'll go back to Karen. We'll go back to Robbins' little thing of making it seem like I'm 600 pounds.
You are?
Hey, there goes Banks.
Lost Banks. That's unfortunate.
Great.
I call a scope.
One comes, one goes.
Well, hopefully he can listen in. I did kind of I wanted to just give kind of an update for anybody who hadn't heard. There was a major development in the troubleshooting and shit last weekend with Task Force Alpha's crash almost immediately on starting. It was discovered that there were some Ace Zeus functions being used by the Zeus operators that were causing the server to completely choke. Things like garrisoning and stuff like that. There was that and something else. I can't remember the other one. Doesn't matter. They realized that that's what caused the server to just completely ramp up and choke itself right before it had even stabilized. And as soon as they restarted and stopped using those utilities, their server ran flawlessly. So it looks like we may have found, and those utilities, the garrison one and whatever the fuck the other one was, are used constantly during missions normally. So not having those in use will likely produce a really big change if that was, as it appears to be, the cause of all the issues. So we may be looking at a resolution on that. I wanted to keep everybody updated because I know there were some rumors floating around somewhere that like an entire squad's worth of people were thinking about dipping out. And I know people want to go try something new sometimes, and sometimes they're frustrated, but I certainly didn't want that to happen without warning, and I'd hate to lose any of you guys anyway. I really don't. I think you guys have probably gotten. I realized, sort of, at some point last weekend that my inclination from my world, my history, is generally to shut the fuck up and carry on as normal when stuff isn't going right. And my natural inclination is to basically pass that on to other people as well. So I think you guys have been probably getting a little more of that from me than any indication of what my opinion is on things and what my picture of contentment with what's going on is. I was certainly really annoyed after our issues we were having last weekend with the invisible AI and stuff like that. That was actually, believe it or not, that was caused by the same problem with the Zeus functions and the server lag. That wasn't actually invisible or inaudible AI. It was simply absolutely terribly disgusting desync. That's literally all it was. It was just desync causing all of that. So finally, I think we're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, hopefully, with that stuff, and we're really seeing the possibility of a resolution. So I do, I wanted to really touch base and, let you guys know that, that really pissed me off for really the first time. I haven't, even when we sit on a hill and do nothing, we get to talk to each other, and that's fun as shit. You guys are some hilarious people, so you know, that turns into a pretty good time. But you know, I was honestly annoyed for one of the first times after an operation that I've ever been truly that annoyed after that last one. And well, now I know. Shortly after that, we all kind of conferred and figured out what it was. Found out that it was, you know, that stuff going on, and it was just desync causing the problems on our task force. So I'm looking forward to next weekend where we ought to have some really, really significant improvements in performance. That said, I also, you know, with the thing about some people, you know, potentially thinking about leaving, stuff like that, it looks like that hasn't really materialized, which is awesome. I'm really glad to see that. But, you know, like I said, rather than just being sort of the shut up and carry on kind of guy like I usually am, I kind of wanted to, you know, put my take of this in people's ears, because I know like a lot of you guys are really pretty old hands, but you know, some of you have been elsewhere for a while, bounced around a little bit. Some of you are a little newer, and you know, I think it's worth just having another sort of picture of things. And my picture is that I'm not, you know, I'm not really here for the operations going perfectly smoothly. I'm here for the people, and you know, the shit we do in our off times and our training times and stuff like that that's where I get most of my enjoyment. And I've taken enormous pride in the fact that I've been here for since 2013, since the end of 2013, without ever going anywhere else, and you know, frankly, without ever leaving the infantry, because I'm just a boring motherfucker that likes to shoot things. But you know, I take pride in that, and I hope you guys take some pride in that too. And I hope you know, you really recognize the value of the, you know, the community here, the people that you're with. But some people occasionally take some time to try some new stuff out, go elsewhere, try new things, try new units, try new styles of doing stuff, and you know, that's okay. You know, that happens. I wouldn't be one to, you know, I'd be one to want to talk to somebody about it, but sometimes people just need that time, and that's cool. But I'd really rather know if that's going to happen. So if anybody, you know, not now, not when we're all in the middle of this, but if anybody ever has, you know, any thought like, you know, I think I want to dip out and do something else, go somewhere else, just, you know, please just come talk to me. Let me know what your intentions are ahead of time, because, you know, I'd prefer you to stay. I like you guys, but people gotta try new things, and I just want to know, you know, what people's thoughts are, what people's intentions are, even if most of the time I'm like, shut the fuck up and carry on. So, yeah, that's about that. I don't need to get any more long-winded. But that's your dear squad leader's picture of the world right now. I think it's going to get a lot better now that we've figured out the Zeus thing, with the operations going the right way, and I think that'll hopefully make first platoon stop hemorrhaging people. I mean, they have just been fucked over and over and over and over again by circumstance. You okay, Carrie?
I'm good.
All right. I think they've been fucked over and over by circumstance, and you know, they've been losing people because of it. So we've been getting no new people. But I think if this shit improves and keeps up, their morale's going to go up. They're going to stop losing people, and we're going to start getting new people in here. So you guys should have some fresh meat to train up and get into good ship-shape condition. Unfortunately, some of the ones that we've had recently have been kind of flaky. All right, cool. Well, let's go to work, I guess. All right. Scullion's nodding his whole body at me. Let me...
He's got them gunner goggles on.
He do. Alright, I'm gonna have to
All the better to see the enemy with.
teleport people in lumps.
Hey, Mark.
Okie doke. Pop this thing open. I'm on it. Have it.
Oh dear God.
Oh, speaking of, I am going to move that. No, I don't have to move it. Fucking dum-dum. I can put another armory box right here. You give me 10 seconds. I need to take a sip of water real quick. Like dying over here. Alright.
What is that parachute behind you?
I think that's just
That's what
the
we
supply shit. Yeah, it's the supplies that get dropped in when you pop the first FOB.
Okay.
Okay. So here's the deal. We're southeast of Ultra right now. Don't really know what's up there. Expect
Whatever it is, it's angry.
Expect infantry mixed in, civilians here and there, and some angry assholes, maybe some GAZs and shit floating around. So let's make sure. You know what? I'm gonna take a little rocket in case. That's really not what I wanted. Thank you. And I guess we can think about stepping this off. I want to practice something that, you know, we had some trouble with last week, just as, you know, one sort of thing. When we're in heavy wooded environments and we're not in actual contact, we need to kind of keep to a file so that we're not losing each other, because I like shit my brain out with just fright that somebody was going to get captured in those woods in the jungle. So okie dokie. Bravo. You can be on point.
It's leaving here.
Everybody else can follow and file behind you guys, and we'll get ourselves up to the northeast. Wherever you see fit, take us to get good eyes on Ulsha. If you start to see contact, call it, and we'll get everybody spread out online. Okay?
Alright.
Do you want me to leave?
Q3 radio check on 0309. Thank you.
Eyes on GAZ to the right of the red house.
Alright guys, let's continue in file to the wood line, and we'll start to transition it into a basically just flip this thing into a line up in the woods going up towards those houses. See if we can sneak up on this thing. We're in contact online, face it west, get ourselves, stick with your buddies, get ourselves oriented to the target.
Eyes on contact.
Somebody gets a good eyeball on that GAZ, that's going to be our top priority. Hey Bravo, are you able to scoot to our north a little bit and get an eyeball on this thing?
Yeah, we'll whip around.
Yeah, if you can get around, Alpha and Charlie and get a good eyeball with your PM on the GAZ gunner, if we can take him out, that would be great.
Crossing.
Really. Don't mind me, I'm an idiot.
We're hanging. You guys see more? Oh, they're dead. Taylor, you want us to push north around?
Let Bravo lead it, but yeah,
Okay.
if we wanna start moving around it, Alpha shift around Charlie, and then Charlie will bring up the tail. We're gonna head north, and then wrap around behind Bravo there in the trees to our northwest.
We threw the smoke. Some thick smoke.
That's
Pushing
mine.
north. You have squad channel?
all right, Carrie, let's go. Bravo, you got an eyeball on that GAZ yet?
No, she lands to kind of cover it.
Okay, received. We're bringing everybody up around you guys. Oh, that was close.
There's also a civilian crawling around in the woods up here as well.
Civilian up in the woods, received. GAZ, due west. In the ditch, left to right, 150 out. Bravo eyeballs.
I see him.
I believe the gunners is down.
Oh, shoot.
I think
Yeah,
you are right.
He's down. He's down.
Gunner's down on the GAZ. GAZ should be no factor anymore. Don't waste AT on it. Oh. Okay.
Hey, we got a mounted gun somewhere. Oh shit. GAZ, it's another GAZ. We've got another GAZ moving south to north to our direct west.
Received. Thanks. Alpha, since it's moving, maybe you can get that 249 on target.
That other gunner and the other GAZ down.
Oh, cool. All right. All right, Alpha, some cover fire from that. Yeah, keep that up. Let's wrap Bravo, wrap yourselves around. Tail up, Charlie. They're moving out to the northwest into the ditch. Watch yourself, Gary. Coming in pretty close here. I don't see where from.
Charlie's holding now, waiting for Bravo to link up.
Right here.
Okay.
This way, bud. Carry up this way, northwest. Harry, where'd you go? Where are you? Okay, there you are. Hey, if you can get some cover fire into this shit, we'll have everybody else move up onto the town. Alright, we're going to have Carrie provide some cover fire into the town proper. Charlie, lead the push. Bravo behind. You guys are going to head up to those northern buildings. Smoke it as needed. Alright, let's move it. Ahead of the okay. Coming up to you guys. Stick with your buddies. Stick with your buddies. We don't want anybody stranded. Hey, good cap. There's still a competent in that building.
Like he's
Yeah, one
inside this.
prisoner here.
Oh, he's in?
Yeah.
Like in the foundation of it?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
he's surrendering though, I see him.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might be, give me a second, I can grab him through the wall.
Yeah, Taylor, can I get a full heal on Gage?
Here we
He's,
are. Look at this.
pretty
Nice
good.
trick.
Alright, received. Get security real quick before we push up to the north, to the west. And if you see any civilians lying around who are hurt, let's task some people. Carrie, if you want to take somebody and go shuffle around looking for them.
Made him.
There's meant to be a civilians down there, of course.
Yeah, so he was gonna crawl in all over the place.
No, there's if you see those purple circles.
Security to the south. Currently dealing with one of the prisoners.
Okay, received. Let's collect prisoners. Bravo, where'd you put yours?
They went that direction though. Nope, they didn't have the prisoner with them.
Okay.
Did it just disappear?
I think that's what he said.
Yeah, Taylor, where do you want this guy?
Just put him in the freaking crossroads.
Okay.
Fine, we'll call that LED's pickup point.
Is Civvy right here?
I parked towards you the fucking window, right?
Hey, Kieran, watch me for a second. I think there's a sieve this way. No. Back on. Over here. See.
Okay, let me follow him for a minute. Yeah, they're carrying one.
There he is. You know, oh, I don't have one.
Fuck happened to him?
I don't have a field dressing. We need to go in from a dead body. Hey, grab a field dressing from one of the dead bodies up there. Yeah, field dressing.
Hey, grabbing one.
Should be.
Alright.
Grid 134025.
Looks like he got in a frickin' motorcycle accident. Like road rash. And a hit head.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for one. They're killing me.
Anybody up there have a body or an individual with a field dressing on it?
Negative, all the bodies respawn.
Alright,
Sorry.
Alright, we'll reconsolidate and get ready to push west.
Really?
He's SOL.
Alright. Yeah. They're gonna have to fend for themselves. That's fine.
Oh, start that shit.
Alright. Charlie on point. Find us a route. We're gonna be heading up to that radio tower to the west of us. We'll be in file behind you. Take us out when ready.
Charlie's moving.
Alright, received. Thanks, alright? You having issues? Charlie, if you see contact somewhere, advise.
Really?
And we're coming up quite close now. We might want to get low profile, and if you guys want to, you know, wedge up your team a little bit.
Really? Yeah, we're still in, definitely to the radio tower here. We're thinking about winding around to the west-northwest.
Okay, that sounds good. Just watch out for patrols.
Really? We're going to use these trees to get as close as we can.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna wrap the other teams around you further.
Charlie, yeah, that's a good idea.
Next set of trees for Alpha Bravo.
Contact Patrol 210.
Reorient. Alpha and Bravo will be primary engagement on that. Charlie, you're gonna probably want to be ready to move around to the right of us if we're unable to process from here.
Really? You want us to schwack these targets we got eyes on?
Let's see how much of this patrol we can get eyeballs on before we take it out.
Charlie has eyes on the 4-man patrol. Looks to be 6. After that, yeah. More keep coming.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Let's make sure we can keep eyes on him. If you start to lose eyes, take a shot. As soon as any of us hear a shot, we're going to let him up. And if somebody sees the end of the patrol, call it, and we'll get him.
Nope, they seem to keep coming.
Be aware it's a radio tower. There should be no civilian presence. If you want to use an explosive, you're good.
All targets are in the open here.
Got the end of the formation?
Confirm. We're checking frags.
That guy's the last one. That guy's the last one.
Light him up.
Reloading.
On you, Bravo, if we want to push it up. We got a surrender.
Ready.
Looks like we got
Charlie's
surrender.
pushing up to the bodies.
Collect any prisoners on the road here.
Oh, that only took 2 seconds. Yeah. Well, he made a good choice.
That was
so,
fucking
you know.
vicious, gentlemen.
All that's safe in this
I have an ambush.
steering line of sight.
You're damn right that was.
Behind him, behind too.
Hey, good job with the frags. That was a good move.
They were within throwing distance. I'm surprised they didn't see us.
What?
We were within throwing distance, like,
Yeah.
so I'm surprised they didn't see us, but there is kind of
There's a little berm there.
Yeah, there's that little
berm.
lump that kept you out of the way.
Yeah.
Oh, that was pretty hot shit. Do we want to go for an airfield seizure now?
Why not make it the trifecta and then call it on that? I'm
Okay.
down.
You can do that. Yeah, we got started late anyway, so that'll put us in line in time. Alright, gents, let's rally up real quick. Okie dokie. Oh, he's gonna cause problems, isn't he? Yeah, he is. That's okay.
More problems.
Look over there. That's fine. Okay. So, airfield seizure. looking at the Krasnostov Air Base to the west of us. What do we think on routes?
Pretty exposed. Either
Yeah.
we can go down the road or wind around.
I'll tell you what. Hey, let's take a little walk and get actual eyeballs on it. See what we want to do.
I think the best way would be to go to the southwest. Less open ground.
If we can
Contact,
get the
contact.
hang
Yeah, I see him.
Yeah.
260.
Hey, low profile.
We gotta.
800 meters.
Indeed on there.
There's a
we
BTR.
gotta- Yeah, MRAP and a
Up there.
BTR. That BTR is at 768.
There's also
Range.
Alright.
How
contacts
much
on the
was
ATC and
Patrols.
inside the ATC.
768.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, there's a couple of them
Exactly.
manning the tower. So you thinking south might be the best angle for that?
So yeah, I think so because like we can use this defilade here to get kind of close to the ATC. If we were to push around north, there's like all this open area.
Yeah, that is
It's-
pretty.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think
I'm down
we're
with
gonna
that.
take any fire here. Yeah,
But
we
we're
should
gonna
be
have to
fine.
be a little careful because Krasnostov is probably gonna start existing. It's gonna have a lot of bad shit. But if we're
Keep like-
careful, we can skirt around it.
We go around like this.
Hook ourselves up in there. Yeah, we'll make something happen. Get around the town outskirts. Alright. Well, you got the route, you got point. Charlie's going to be on point. What we're going to do is head out kind of southbound, get ourselves in the defilade southeast of the airfield, and come up on them from the south side. We're going to be in file behind Charlie when they're ready to move.
Pretty long trek. All right.
Yep, that's okay.
Fairly smooth.
Down with it. Thanks!
Yeah. Coming.
Alright. Uh-oh.
Zeroed my rifle.
Gary's losing action. Keep going, guys. You're fine. Hey, Charlie, just slow your speed of movement for a second. I'm sticking with Carrie back here while his connection either dies or stabilizes.
Charlie, we're holding here.
You don't need to hold. Just go less than a full run so that I can catch up to you. Okay, he's full on crashed. I'm en route down.
If DM wants to set down or
light on people.
Roger.
Yeah, I don't want us splitting off more than, 100 meters from each other. Because at this point, basically a team.
We have a patrol just west of us. Try to keep the trees in between us.
Okay, very good. Yeah, I see him.
Contact.
Say again?
Multiple contacts on the ATC.
Yeah, are we going to be wanting to engage that patrol from this tree line?
We're holding here, seeing what the patrol does here.
Okay, received. The M&AR get set up to look at them and the ATCT. Let's, hey, you know what? Okay, all stations stand by. Let's have everybody switch up to 0309. Everybody switch up to 0309.
Hey, Karen, flip over to 0309.
Done.
Release on 0309.
Okay, received. We're so small, there's not much point in separated ops.
Gage, where'd that patrol go?
Alright, Carrie, there you are.
To our west.
Roger that.
280.
Okay.
Good, bud?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Question is, can we stay indefinitely?
So we're looking at a patrol to the
One on top of the thing.
west of us that's moving around. Looked like a section-sized element. And you and Banks, I'd like to mostly keep an eyeball on the ATCT because those guys have a nice position to continue to engage us if we take out the patrol. So if they start lighting up, then you guys are going to want to blast that fucking building.
Right.
Gotcha. Thanks.
Hey, that's fine, because we can wait for this patrol. They might rear their fucking heads over this ridge.
Oh, did they go off the other side of the ridge there?
Yeah, they're further west now.
Okay. I'm good with that.
Hey, Banks.
Get
That guy on the ATC rooftop, does he have a dragon knife or something?
This feels M Saudi, Karen. Is this M Saudi what we're doing?
No.
just smart.
Oh, yeah,
It's just smart.
On the rooftop.
Yeah, he does have
Is
an
that dragon
SVD.
knife?
Yes.
He's not used to
That's
like
a
not
marksman up
running
there.
head first into enemies.
Alright, so looks like the patrol's gonna come up in
Hey,
11
I'm
minutes.
I can
down
easily
with
hit.
minutes.
Yeah, if you guys want to get yourselves in a place where you're comfortable to be ready to light that up, I think once that patrol comes back or Skullhane gets back, we're gonna make our move, and you guys are gonna be instrumental in taking all that shit out.
300 meters to the ridge.
One guy popped over the ridge, direct west.
Eyes on.
I see him.
2 guys, 3 guys.
Yep, patrol's
How
coming
many
back.
did you say? There's 5?
Looks like the patrol is coming
There
back,
should be, I
so
think, at
we're
most
getting a little
6.
closer to go time here. Stand by.
Is it 300 meters?
Yeah, 300 meters to the
Fucking
ridge.
talking tree. Hello, Gage.
Hi.
Are you injured again?
No.
You're bleeding everywhere. Don't lie to me.
I really don't know. Yep, I am injured. My head's bleeding. Again.
I fixed you.
Alright, our time frame is shortening here. They're looping back over the ridge.
That's a different
I
patrol.
think there's only 6, so...
Nope, that's the same patrol. Never mind.
Alright, once it looks like the first guy's gonna go away, we're gonna take it. So that looks like pretty much nowish.
Now?
Hey, there you go.
Reloading.
Like the ATC one active.
Yeah, ATCT's active. Alpha Bravo, how we doing on that?
No contact on the ATC.
They're gone now.
They must have moved down. This guy on the roof isn't there anymore.
I think they took him out.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna pop a fucking smoke, and we can start pushing west through this field.
Yeah, here, let me
get to the ATC and clear the ATC.
I'm gonna smoke the tower.
Okay.
I'm gonna lob a smoke on that particular ridge. Look out.
Alright guys, we're in motion. Charlie on point. Support team behind.
Push west.
Westbound.
West, Charlie.
I took a marksman.
You guys good to move?
Yeah.
Yeah? Alright, let's get down and defilade behind Charlie.
I'm moving.
Okay, yeah, I'm back.
Alright, we're moving out. Westbound here. Charlie's on point. We're in the smoke heading up around towards the tower and the defilade.
Still people heading behind the lodge for on the right.
Behind the what?
Lodge fern tree.
Fern tree.
I think he means fine.
Oh, fur. Okay, received. Sorry, Banks.
Need to start turning right.
Start cresting here and we'll give them some support downrange.
Contact fence.
Contact.
Contact in the building. Right window. God damn it. Fucker. Okay, thanks.
Come on the other side of the silver.
Hey, Charlie, if you guys can secure the area between us and the hangars, we're going to clear out the ATCT. And then we'll move up with you. Oh yeah, BTR. We got eyeballs on the BTR from here. We have any proper AT? No, it's stationary.
Roger that. Charlie's got the area in between the ATC and the hangars. You want us to push up the DSMBMP? Or BTR?
Yeah, Charlie, push down to the wall. When you're in line with me, you'll be able to see the back end of the BTR. We're not going to move any further than this until we've hit that. And two of our guys just got hit.
That's going.
Did it change the sound of rockets?
That's just the Moss.
Is that on miss the rocket?
Got one down, the adjoining. Yeah. Snack room, I got one down. Ready up. Good shot, bud.
Holy fuck, scary shit out of it.
Here. Clear.
I think we might have somebody upstairs.
Okay. You wanna throw a bang or something, or?
If I can eventually change to it.
Yeah, let's get a bang up on that.
Alright,
That's gonna be an awkward little spot. Alright.
Oh,
Wait.
clear.
Yeah. Got nothing on the balcony. Great. Charlie, how you doing?
Charlie, 2 men down. Gates and Marcus down.
Thanks.
Marcus back up.
Got smoke.
Charlie, what hit you?
Our problems.
The BTR, but I got it. We traded.
Alright, received. Let me know when you're secured in a safe area.
Charlie's pretty safe. Gage could use a full heal because he walked in front of the Moz.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure. Okay, we're secured. I'm gonna do heals all around.
He ate it in the back.
I was like, Gage?
Like, I saw it in the peripheral of the optic, I'm like, is that? Oh, fuck. As I clicked.
And nobody said anything over the fucking radio that somebody had a rocket out as I'm moving. Motherfucker. When there's a BTR that's
Let's
likely about
continue
to
and
start
secure
shooting
the
at me.
area.
Let's keep pushing west here. Hey Charlie, let's push to the further west one.
Black prisoners between the hangars.
GAZ. Wanna take out the tires?
Charlie's clear in the second hangar. We got
Hey,
surrender.
this GAZ, we're gonna try to pop 2 or 3s at it to take it out.
Is there a heli coming by?
Have we cleared that? Have we verified that guard shack is okay?
No, but I don't think it happened. Yeah, we're clear.
Alright, cool. We'll consolidate with our prisoner buds here.
Well, that was fun.
Oh, that's freaky. Like it's opening, quite right.
Part of it's going in the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't ask me how I
Oh,
did
they're
that, 'cause
attacking
that
the
happened.
FOB?
Hey, Gage, how do you do like the partial door opening thing again? What is that, shift or something?
Full space,
shift
right?
Control
Or
space.
shift space?
Oh yeah.
Full space. See, this is what you do. You blast one right here, and then you go
Yeah, dude, just whack
ban
him
it
at
at
the door.
everybody. All right, cool. So, did everybody have some semblance of entertainment?
That was pretty good.
Aaron, you're super quiet.
I said yes, I shot Gage.
Good, good, well done.
Everybody gets to shoot me at least once.
I've been trying to do it for a while. I just haven't gotten around to it.
Hind?
Hind.
Well,
yeah.
okay, let's continue our debrief inside.
Somebody close the door.
Please.
Pussies.
How do we fucking close this one?
There's a switch over there.
Thanks. Do you know how to close this thing?
There we go.
Take me.
Bleh. Oh, now he's on the outside looking in. Welcome to the world of MSOT. Alright, well, so Karen shot Gage, that's a sustain
It was
That's
that I'll
Okay.
put down. to engage went well. So like with how we actually did things, Olsha went very well. We didn't have any casualties at all during any of this. So you guys fucking rocked everything. The movement around Olsha, getting some good routes around the town and into the town, worked out great. Good route finding by everybody who was on point. Make sure you stick with buddies when you start clearing stuff, or if you're, laying down fire in the woods or something. Especially when we're in Tanoa, I just don't want to. It's going to be so easy for them to capture one of us in those weeds, and I really don't want that to happen. So let's make sure that we maintain a really good record of not having anybody get snatched. The radio tower, fucking phenomenal. I mean, a 2-second capture with that ambush, good frag throws, and great fire on that. And then this stuff, again, good route finding, good engagement, and apart from the little cluster fuckery that happened with H eating it, and some weirdness that happened with the BTR. I guess the first round at it missed.
Yeah, it was still set to 700 meters.
Oh, whoops. Well,
yeah.
I thought it. I was like, I hear, Chung! There's a really long delay, and then a very far away push. I was like, what was that?
Yeah, I kept watching it go, and I'm like,
that ain't right.
Yeah, we don't want to go out there.
Yeah, no, the weather's terrible. Yeah, but that all went pretty well. I know some people got hit in that little mess, but we all got around it, and generally we took some decent objectives really, really fast. So I don't really have much in the way of negatives. Just make sure you stick with your buddy. Make sure you only shoot gauge sparingly.
We should use this for fire team training as well. Just leave it on Cherno, and we can just have our you
can call it up.
Trainings.
It doesn't. The progress saves. So you can log into the server and pull up any of the liberation templates and get to work on them. Okay,
so Malum and Charlie, or Malum's team and Charlie have the same training time, so yes. We could just make a fucking campaign of it, I guess, for training.
I mean, it's a good mechanic because it means all that Zeusing that you were complaining about that last training doesn't have to happen.
Well, yeah, it just sucks having to flip back to it, and,
Yeah, absolutely. That's why I prefer to do this stuff when I can, so that I don't have to do that. And next time, I am trying to. I really wasn't home much at all this week, but next time I'm going to see if we can line up a joint training. Get some working with either ACE or AAVs, and have some fun with that stuff. Anybody got anything? Anybody else?
Are we having platoon training?
We still have.
I think we might not, actually. I will not be there if that's the case, so you're going to be the senior Marquez.
Pseudo squad lead.
Yeah. Well, we in the that it. Yes, Karen. But the one thing that we were running into with we started by doing that in the weeds in Tanoa, and we started not having anybody in line of sight of anybody else here and there.
Yeah, we ran into the same issues.
Going different places. So I just for the sake of this was largely for the sake of being prepared for the jungle shit where we really do need to be in a file. But good point.
Yeah, we had the same issues. Literally all we did was went from the true stagger to literally just this.
Right.
So.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
So one
That's
lucky
a good
round
thought,
is get 2 people.
Yeah, that's fair. I guess that's something we can keep in our headspaces for next week. See how that goes. Probably a good point. Other stuff? Business related to the training, business not related to the training?
Sorry, Gage.
Alright, well, if that's it, then that's it. Thank you guys very much. I'll let you know, hopefully, before I'm out of here to pick up my girlfriend from work, what the deal is with platoon training. If I happen to go, Marquez, I'll shoot you a message to let you know, so that that I haven't received word, so that you can keep your eyeballs open for it.
Okie dokie. Sounds good to me.
But it did sound like it was kind of tentative right now.
Alrighty.
But, aw, how cute. Yeah, that's it. Thank you guys. I hope everything's going well. If you have any issues, let me know. And that's all I got.
Yeah. I honestly could not see shit in the optic until he was in front of me. And by that